Hey, thanks for taking a look at my Canon EOS Rebel T6 camera. You might have noticed I've got a whole bunch of stuff for sale over the last couple of weeks on eBay. And that's because being in this hobby for 40 years, I just collected way too much stuff. I always want to try what's new and best. And so I'm just trying to pare things down a little bit. So if you buy this camera, you can see we've got obviously the body. I've got a 80 to 200 EF lens, and that's going to fit on both an APS-C sensor camera like this and a full frame camera. So if you ever upgrade, this lens will cover both. Got a correct filter for it. I always put filters on my lenses because that's very important to take care of the lens. Front and rear cap for both the lens, and then a body cap for the body. The correct Canon charger, a Canon battery, and then a 1 GB card. And then last but not least over here, I've got a neck strap for you. So the first thing I want to show you is working correctly is the autofocus on both the camera and the lens. So if I put my hand on the shutter button here, and then I put my hand in front of the lens so it cannot achieve proper focus, when I push the button down halfway, you'll see the focus attempt in and out. It'll be nice and smooth. And again, I'm doing this intentionally so it cannot focus. That's why my hand is in the way. Now if I remove my hand, you should get a nice quick focus with a little beep beep sound, and then I'll snap a photo. So you can see it's working nice and smooth. Next I'll go ahead and show you the manual focus mode. If I put my hand in front again, and you can see it's focusing in and out. If I switch it into manual focus, I can now manually focus wherever you want. It's nice and smooth, everything's working correctly. And then if I put it back into autofocus, I can again go ahead and see it focus in and out. We'll focus on a subject, and again snap a picture. Also wanted to show you the zoom feature of this particular lens. It's 80 to 200, so this thing can really reach out and shut someone. But if I go ahead and rotate the barrel of the lens, you can see it's nice and smooth all the way in, all the way out. So back to the lens for a moment. I just want to show that the iris is working properly on this camera as well as on the lens. So I have the camera in manual mode. I have the f-stop set at 22, so it's pretty small. And then I have the exposure for about 3 seconds. So when I snap a photo, we should see the iris close down. It'll stay there for the 3 seconds as it's taking the photo, and then it'll pop back open like it should. Another great feature about this camera is the automatic flash. It's pretty powerful. It's right up here on top. When I push the shutter, I should see an autofocus beam assist light up. The flash will pop open. It'll set the correct exposure, and then it'll snap a photo. Pretty great little system. So looking at the back of the camera, here I'll zoom this in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. We've got the screen right here, which gives you all your shooting information. So as we change through different information, it tells you your speed, your ISO, your aperture, any exposure compensation, your drive mode, battery life. So everything's right there and easy to see. If we go into the menu button right down here at the bottom, you can see how easy it is to just scroll through all the different menu features, and then from whatever one you're on, you can just scroll up and down to get whatever you want. And then last but not least, we have the playback feature. So if I push this button, it shows you all the different photos that are currently on the camera. I just took some random shots outside my house. And as you go through these, if you want to do a stop and zoom in on something, you can push the plus button up here and we can zoom in. And then we can zoom back out. You can go one step at a time, or just hold the button and go all the way. If you go past all the way, then you go into photo select mode, and you can just very easily select which photo you want by going up, down, left, right. And then we go back into photo mode.